Hachette Audio presents The Dynamite Room. Written by Jason Hewitt. Read by Will Thorp.
Thursday. She was the only person to get off the train, and as it pulled out again, leaving her on the empty platform, she watched the receding line of carriages tail into the distance, the dried leaves, caught in a flurry of air, chased after them down the track. She walked out through the gates into the sunshine and onto the road, but there didn't seem to be anyone about. The station shop was shut, and she wandered back onto the platform and prized her last 2 pennies out of her secret pocket so that she could buy a bar of Fry's chocolate from the vending machine. But that was empty as well. She wondered where everyone was. The station name that swung from the awning was gone. There were just hooks where it had once been. She'd heard about this on Mrs. Duggan's wireless. All across the country, towns and villages were losing their identities, and road signs were being taken down. Her mother had written about it too in one of her letters. 6 letters, one for every week she'd been away, and all of them folded and folded again until they were small enough to keep safe and secret. It was a short walk into the village across the Suffolk flatlands, and she struggled along the lane, her heavy suitcase bumping against her leg, and the box for her gas mask hanging around her shoulders. The sun blazed over the top of the hedgerow. The first sight or sound of an aeroplane, and she'd have to scramble into the ditch. She'd be an easy target for them on such an open road. It surprised her that there was nothing there to stop them from trying to land on it. Railway sleepers, rotten tree trunks, old bedsteads or mangled bicycles. All over Sutton Heath, anti-glider ditches had been hand-dug to stop the Jerry's landing. But the road winding through the fields ahead of her was empty in the heat haze, and everything was roasted dry. Ivy coiled its way out of the brambles, and there were poppies out, and blackberries too that were formed but not yet ripe. The sun shone through loops in the top half of the hedge, casting her a shadow companion that stepped in time along the ditch, and the air coming in off the salt flats was thick and humid. She wiped the sweat from her face and her hand on her dress. There was no sign of anyone. The only sound was the scrunch of her sandals on the lane and the heavy puff of her breath. She needed to
Sample complete. Ready to continue?